So we are live. Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Vaibhav Tripathi. I'm joined by Shavik Chakravarti from Bombay. Just few moments ago, India announced the junior selection committee announced the squad for the under 19 men's World Cup, which is going to be held in Zimbabwe and Namibia. So before starting on the discussion, I'm just going to read out the names, the players who have been selected for the World Cup. Ayush Matre, captain. Vihan Malhotra, vice captain. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Aaron George, Vedant Trivedi, Abhigyan Kundu, Harvansh Singh, the second wicket keeper, R.S. Ambrish, Kanish Chauhan, Khilan Patel, Mohammad Inan, Henil Patel, D. Dipesh, Ishan Kumar Singh, and Udav Mohan. So these are the 15 players that have been selected for the World Cup, and there are two changes that have been made from the squad that played in the Asia Cup. First is Naman Pushpak not there in the squad. Naman Pushpak, the leg spinner, has been replaced by Mohammad India 19 team last year. So he hasn't played this year for the under 19 team, and now he's making a comeback. And these changes have been made after India lost the under 19 men's Asia Cup final to Pakistan. So there are two changes. First is Mohammad Inan coming in place of Naman Pushpak, and then R.S. Ambrish replacing Yuvraj Gohil. So these are the two changes made. So first, I will quickly go to Shamikda. What do you think of these changes? Are these changes just because we lost the final to Pakistan? Because I was not expecting changes in the squad because we did well in the Asia Cup.
This is a question for Rohit or me, Vaibhav?
You.
Okay, Vaibhav, and as because this is a bilingual show, I will speak in both English and Hindi. So the fact of the matter is that, see, at the end of the day, if you look at India's defeat to Pakistan in the Under 19 Asia Cup in isolation, throughout the tournament, the team played very well. The team played very well. And after that, but after such a big loss, in fact, I expected um, a head to roll. It's not about Kanitkar, but maybe someone from the support staff, but that didn't happen. So it's good from the BCCI's point of view, but they continued with the stability because so close to the Under 19 World Cup, I mean, changing the support staff, that would be like pressing the panic button. At the end of the day, um, the couple of changes that were made from the Asia Cup squad that was expected. See, this is a very good, but the fact of the matter is that this team is a bit short on bowling. Batting, if you look at them, they are excellent. I mean, this team has a solid batting spine, but sometimes, especially on placid pitches, um, this bowling unit can struggle. Um, this is a different team in the sense क्योंकि जब हमने वो अंडर 2018 वर्ल्ड कप पे गए थे, क्या होता है कि इस लेवल पे ना एक एक टीम्स आते हैं जहां पे आप बोल सकते हो that this team is going they will go get over the line. Like वो जो अंडर 19 साइड 2018 में खेले थे न्यूजीलैंड में, वहां पे पृथ्वी शॉ, शुभमान गिल, कमलेश नागरकोटी, शिवम मावी, पूरा अनुकुल शर्मा, ऋषभ पंत, सभी को देखो, वाशिंगटन सुंदर, आप जानते थे कि यह टीम ट्रॉफी लेगा. इस टीम में थोड़ा शॉर्टकमिंग्स है, लेकिन नाउ द टीम इज अनाउंस्ड. Our job is to back the team wholeheartedly. These are young kids, and they would be playing their biggest tournament yet. So all the best to them. The changes are along the expected lines. I hope this team will go and this team will go and they will do. This team will give a good account of themselves.
वैभव, जहां तक बात नमन पुष्पक को लेकर है,
all of India would be hoping. Okay.
हाँ, तो इसी पर जो आपने शामिक दा से भी पूछा, दोनों की एक्सक्लूजन्स पर मैं बहुत ज्यादा सरप्राइज नहीं हूँ। अगर आप नमन पुष्पक को देखोगे, ठीक है, उनको एशिया कप में गेम नहीं मिला, गोहिल को भी गेम नहीं मिला, बट देखो, गोहिल के ना होने का मतलब ये सिंपल तौर पर आप देख सकते हो कि एक टॉप ऑर्डर विकेट कीपर बैटर आपके पास है, इसीलिए वहां पर आपको ये समझ में आ रहा है कि उनका एक्सक्लूजन क्यों हुआ। द पॉइंट अबाउट नमन पुष्पक, आई थिंक देयर इज अ स्ट्रेट अवे केस दैट मोहम्मद इनान, अगर आप देखोगे ट्रायंगुलर सीरीज में उनके पास एक 100 है, और यस, आपको गेम देना चाहिए था नमन पुष्पक को विदाउट अ डाउट, बट अगर आप इनान को देखोगे, ये स्कोर्ड रन ट्रायंगुलर सीरीज में किसी के भी पास 100 नहीं था, सिर्फ इस एक लड़के के पास 100 था। तो आई थिंक उसको बैक किया है। इट्स मोर ऑफ यू बैक समवन रादर देन पुलिंग आउट एनीवन। आई थिंक कनिष्क चौहान इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इंक्लूजन, जो मतलब वो पहले से ही थे स्क्वाड में, आरसीबी ने भी इसीलिए उन्हें बाय इन करा, बट अगेन बैट और बॉल दोनों से आपको बहुत जबरदस्त परफॉर्म करके दे सकते हैं। अभी अगर आप पाकिस्तान वाला मैच देखोगे जो हमने लीग स्टेज में जीता था एशिया कप में, उसमें कनिष्क चौहान वाज योर एमवीपी। उस मैच का जो आपका सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर था वो कनिष्क चौहान था। इसके अलावा अम्बरीश वापस आए हैं वैभव। अम्बरीश का रोल हम सबको पता है हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट ही इज। उनको इंजरी थी, एंड देन आपके पास रेयर स्किल सेट वाला जो एक प्लेयर है, जो कि फास्ट, मतलब एक सीम बोलिंग ऑलराउंडर, एंड देन विद विद द बैट ही कैन चिप इन, वो एक बहुत अच्छा इंक्लूजन है, नोइंग की जिम्बाब्वे की कंडीशंस क्या होंगी। आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट ये बुलावायो, बट हरारे जब मैं पिछले साल गया था, वो फास्ट बॉलिंग को सपोर्ट करने वाली कंडीशंस थी, अगर आप इंक्लूजन देखते हो इसका, अम्बरीश का। एंड देन दीपेश दीपेश बहुत बढ़िया आपका प्रॉमिसिंग फास्ट बॉलर है। तो अगर आप जैसा शामिकदा ने कहा, it's now up to us that we have to back the squad. Yes, there are few certain exclusions where you can say that they you didn't give them any opportunity as far as Asia Cup is concerned, and now they are completely out. But जैसा मैंने कहा कि दोनों का ही exclusion समझ में आता है। एक तरफ मोहम्मद इनान है और एक तरफ आपके पास अभिज्ञान कुंडू जैसा एक प्लेयर है, जो आपको पता है कि आपका फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट चॉइस होने वाला है। जबरदस्त मारता है, मुंबई का बैटर है, तगड़ा मारता है। मतलब अगर आप उसकी बैटिंग देखोगे, बहुत एग्रेशन है उसकी बैटिंग में। आज से 1 साल पहले मैं किसी से बात कर रहा था, तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा था ही इज अ विकेट कीपर इन प्रोसेस बट इज अ डैम गुड बैटर। और फिर उनकी बैटिंग आपने एशिया कप में भी देखी, उन्होंने डबल 100 स्कोर किया है। मैंने इंग्लैंड में उनका एक मैच देखा था, बेकनम में, जो इंडिया का यूथ टेस्ट मैच हुआ था, वहां पर उन्होंने बड़ी जबरदस्त बैटिंग करी थी। तो आई थिंक ओवरऑल अगर आप देखोगे तो आपके पास बड़ा जबरदस्त एक एक प्लेयर है। बट यस, गोहिल का जो स्किल सेट था वो बहुत आपके लिए एक जबरदस्त स्किल सेट वाला बैटर था। बट ठीक है, अब आप सबको तो इंक्लूजन नहीं कर सकते, ऑलरेडी 2 स्क्वाड में विकेट कीपर्स आपने डाल लिए हैं। इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट विहान और आयुष का इंजरी कितना सीरियस है, क्योंकि उससे पहले जो साउथ अफ्रीका के जो मैचेस होंगे उसमें ये दोनों मिस आउट कर रहे हैं। अब कल एक एक मैसेज मैं किसी से बात कर रहा था अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि उनके पास कल ये जानकारी आ गई थी दैट आयुष मात्रे और विहान मल्होत्रा आपके थोड़ा सा इंजरी वाली लिस्ट में आएंगे अभी जस्ट बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द वर्ल्ड कप। तो मेरे हिसाब से वो सबसे एक एक कंसर्निंग पॉइंट रहने वाला है। बाकी और जो मैं स्क्वाड देख पा रहा हूँ, मुझे वैभव नहीं लग रहा है कि ऐसा कुछ है जिस पर हमें बहुत आईब्राउज रेज करनी चाहिए। इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा कि वैभव सूर्यवंशी कप्तानी करते हुए दिखेंगे साउथ अफ्रीका वाली जो सीरीज है। और जब मैंने पहली बार स्क्वाड देखा, मैंने कहा आयुष मात्रे को कप्तानी से इसलिए हटा दिया गया कि एशिया कप हार गए। फिर मैंने जो नीचे वाला कॉलम देखा कि वो तो अभी स्क्वाड ही नहीं है उस हिसाब से, तो फिर मुझे लगा, आई थिंक हमने ये बात आज सुबह जब मैंने वीडियो डिस्कस की थी, ये बात कि आपका टॉप 4 को कोई नहीं छेड़ सकता। आयुष मात्रे, विहान मल्होत्रा, वैभव सूर्यवंशी, एरन जॉर्ज बड़ी कमाल की फॉर्म में, विहान मल्होत्रा बहुत कमाल की फॉर्म में, और इसके अलावा अगर आप देखोगे आयुष मात्रे वहां पर है, तो टॉप 4 आपका कोई नहीं छेड़ सकता था। आपका जो चेंज होना था वो बॉलर्स और ऑलराउंडर्स पे ही आना था। तो वही मैंने आज जो 3 बजे का हमने इंग्लिश में वीडियो किया था, उसी पे मैंने डिस्कस किया था कि देयर विल बी नो चेंजेस एज फार एज टॉप ऑर्डर बैटर्स आर कंसर्न। वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट चेंजेस इन द बैकरूम स्टाफ, जो शामिक दा ने मुझे 3-4 दिन पहले हमने डिस्कस किया था इसको लेकर के, जिस दिन फाइनल था, शामिक दा ने उस दिन क्लियरली कहा था कि जो जो चीजें होंगी वो आपको बैकरूम स्टाफ में कुछ होती हुई दिखाई देंगी। अब वो ठीक है, हमें बाद में पता चलेगा, बट आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी गुड स्क्वाड एज फार एज बैलेंस इज कंसर्न्ड।
वैभव, एक बात, बिकॉज Rohit raised a couple of very interesting points and two interesting players. One is Avigyan Kundu and another is Ayush Matre. Um, I have spoken to a lot of coaches. I have spoken to a lot of coaches about Avigyan Kundu's development in Bombay. I have spoken to a lot of coaches, and everyone, almost everyone rates him very highly in the sense as a batsman. Almost everyone. See, this is something where make a mark for yourself. And from that point of view, Avigyan Kundu is a very interesting. Avigyan Kundu, we will pin our hopes on Avigyan Kundu. But I would say this is even more important for Ayush Matre, because Ayush Matre is considered the next big thing in Bombay cricket. This is why he was given the captaincy, Bombay captaincy, senior team captaincy. It's not child's play. You are leading the
Also,
Bombay.
Shamikda, just like to add one more point that he made his debut in the Irani Cup last year.
No, I am
Right? He
talking
opened
about
the
his. Yes, I am talking about captaincy, Vaibhav. I am talking about he was given captaincy of the Bombay team in the Buchi Babu Trophy, and
Yes, yes.
everyone I talk to, they consider Ayush Matre is the next big thing in Bombay cricket, and I have seen him batting. So, and I personally, this is a personal opinion, I consider him as a better batsman than Shai Sudarshan in red ball cricket. So you can understand the quality he has, the talent he has. The fact of the matter is that he will have to score big in big games at this level, at under 19 level. At under 19 level, he will have to score big in big matches. Yes, in group league matches, fine, you are scoring runs. But in the semi-finals, finals, you will have to score this. So then we'll know about your temperament, because you can have a very, very talented cricketer. And I always keep going back to a comment from David Gower. And David Gower said this many years ago, 35 years ago. It's of no use having your Bentley Continental parked without fuel. So Ayush Matra has all the talent in the world. He is technically a very good batsman. When he will score runs in big games, we will get to know about his temperament. I hope he will be able to do that.
Definitely, that it's about temperament only. That's what we were discussing the other day. That these players have the skill, they have that belief as well. But in big games, what they lack is. But what we saw in the Asia Cup final, under 19 Asia Cup men's final, was that they lacked temperament. And the shots that they played, both Ayush Matra and Vaibhav Suryavanshi. I'm particularly taking these two players' names just
No,
because
I will interrupt you, Vaibhav. I will interrupt you more than the players. I will blame the coaching staff for the debacle of the Asia Cup
yes,
final.
yes, that's what I
I
was
mean,
coming. That's what I was coming.
why will you bowl? I mean, while you choose to field after winning the toss in a day game, and that decision came from the team management, the coaching staff. So the fact of the matter is that if it were a night game, could understand the ball will be wide, stuff like that. But in a day game, you are playing a final against Pakistan, even a target of 250, you will face scoreboard pressure. So it was bungled at the top by the coaching staff. I will cut these are youngsters. I mean, we are not talking about the senior team. These are youngsters, so I will like to cut them a little bit of slack.
I was coming down to that only, that how important it becomes a responsibility or the role of the coaches to guide these players, especially when you have lost a big final. And it's not that you have lost just one final. 2024 under 19 men's Asia Cup final, you lost to Bangladesh. Then you lost the under 19 World Cup final to Australia, and now you have lost again one more final to Pakistan. So, Rohit Bhaiya, what do you think? How crucial is the role of the backroom staff, the support staff, to guide these youngsters, especially in a big tournament like this, when you know that your captain didn't perform in the last tournament, your Asia Cup? If you look at the record, if you look at the stats, Ayush Matre didn't perform well up to the expectations. He is one of the best bowlers at the senior level along with Vaibhav Suryavanshi, but he didn't perform. So how important the role of head coaches and the assistant coaches, their role becomes important, given that the stakes are high at the World Cup and you are the captain.
I think it's very important, as Shamikda rightly mentioned, as far as the backroom staff, the coaching staff, it all depends on how you manage them rightly. Because in this age group cricket, it's not only about the management thing, but it's also about the cricketing things. Look, in the senior team, we can directly say this, that this fault is of Rohit Sharma, this fault is of Shubman Gill, this is Surya Kumar Yadav's fault. But in age group cricket, especially, when you're talking about under 19, as Shomikda rightly said, that it's not about players who are saying that, no, we will win the toss and we'll go to, field first, or we'll go to bowl first. It's also about what the backroom staff is strategizing at this point of time. And it is not only about strategies, it's also about the mindset. It's also about how they prepare. I don't know that how many of you will agree from my example. I heard a lot of press conferences after that by Sarfaraz, the Pakistan winning team captain, Champions Trophy captain 2017. I heard a lot of press conferences of him and a lot of audio video stuff throughout the game. He's trying to motivate his boys by saying whatever he wants to. Means he said something which I cannot say here, but I am not saying that he's doing it so rightly. I'm saying that look at how he is trying to, motivate his boys, motivate his team. I'm not saying that the Indian support staff should do the same thing. I'm only saying that, at this level, you have to prepare your boys for the mindset, for the behavior, the kind of, discipline they show in the field, the kind of, gesture they do, and apart from that, the kind of game they will play. Look, I am not very very awkward about this, the kind of response Vaibhav Suryavanshi gave, because I know that what has been said. I talked to few people who were there, present there in the ground on that very day, and they said to me that Pakistani bowlers and Pakistani players were abusing, and they were using that kind of language. So I think it is very appropriate from Vaibhav Suryavanshi, whatever he did. I'm with him, but I am talking about the game set scenario. It was looking like that each and everyone who's coming to bat, they think that, no, we have to finish this game in 10 overs or 15 overs. But you should know that this is a 50-over game. You have to build a partnership. Okay, there could be a possibility that Vaibhav Suryavanshi had been given a role that you go and you smash. If you go and you smash and we'll get some quick runs from your side, we will then prepare our innings like that only. But if that's not the case, then we have to, play with a certain kind of mindset as far as, the playing style of the players is concerned. So I think there is a huge responsibility of backroom staff, where you can direct these boys that where they want to step in. But Bharat, I want to take your quick reaction as far as the team.
Just a small thing, Rohit. As we are speaking about the coaching thing, I can give you a first-hand example. I mean, I followed the journey of the 2018 Under-19 World Cup winning team at very close quarters. Rahul was the captain, and he came for a series. He came for a series to Calcutta, and that was the start of the process. And from there, I sort of, and these guys, Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill, Prithvi Shaw, Washington Sundar, I followed them at close quarters since the very beginning. So you know what coaching at this level is, and we are talking about Rahul Dravid, one of the biggest legends in the history of Indian cricket. He brought himself down to that level. What he told the boys: see, forget about. It is not, your career will not be defined by what you have been doing here. It is about what you will go and achieve at the senior level. This is just the stepping stone, and use this platform like one. And on the day of the final, there was the IPL auction, and obviously Rahul knew that everyone would be searching, would be zoomed in on their mobile phone and everything. So his message was very clear that, see, I know you guys would be following the IPL auction, and I will not stop. I'm not stopping you from doing that. But keep in mind that if you go and do well out there in the middle, it will help you get a good deal at the auction. So this is how you manage, or this is how you deal with those youngsters. So that was brilliant. So as because Rohit mentioned the coaching thing, so I thought I will. And with that, Vaibhav and Rohit, I will take your leave because I have a phone call to make to do for a story.
Yeah, so
Thank you
we
for
are
your
also
inputs
wrapping
and
up.
thank you
Just
for
one
joining.
last reaction as far as Bharat sir, because Bharat sir is also joined. Bharat sir, just want to take your reaction as far as this particular Indian squad is concerned. Are you surprised with certain kind of inclusions or exclusions? Or are you happy with the team balance-wise? We talked about the two exclusions as far as the players are concerned. But is there anything you want to highlight?
I hope I'm audible because I think some internet problem is there. Hello?
Yes. You're very much audible, Bharat sir.
Stuck. Yeah, okay. See, as far as the Indian under 19 squad is concerned, I think it is a much better squad than the 2023-24 one. That is what I would say. Compared to that one, this one is definitely better. The batting lineup has enough firepower there.
I think there is some internet issue as far as Bharat sir's connection is concerned.
Network issues.
Okay, so not a problem. This is what we have at this point of time. The squad is pretty much there. We have some injury issues at the early start. Just before the start, we have to play, in South Africa versus South Africa, and we'll get back to you whenever we have any updates related to these injuries. I hope that Shamikda will provide us something by tomorrow or day after that. What's the update as far as Ayush Matre, because he's the Mumbai boy now, and Shamikda is getting all the things done as far as Mumbai or pan India is concerned. But if it's specific to Mumbai, I always go to Shamikda for this. So Ayush Matre, Vihan Malhotra, two star boys. Obviously, we don't have to tell anybody about them. So we'll obviously definitely give you more details about this. Tell us your reactions also in the comment box, that what you think about this particular squad. And this is it from India's under 19 T20 India's under 19 World Cup 2026 squad announcement. Thank you so much for joining.